Hey guys, Jared here, and I'm in a completely different room. I'm basically holding my phone, and you're gonna hear like a whole bunch of background noise and stuff like that. It's actually late at night right now, but I just discovered something and I wanted to share this with you right now, like right away. Let me hold this so it's a little bit stable. Basically, in the 3DS version of Dragon Quest XI, which is what I'm playing right now, I was going and I was making some of the armor sets and stuff like that that I didn't do in the 3DS version. And I stumbled onto this weird wand, and I was like, what the hell is this? And in the guide, the official strategy guide for Dragon Quest XI, I didn't, I saw a reference to this wand. It was like the wand of the heavenly bird or something like that. And I was like, what is this? And when I looked in the game, I couldn't find any reference to it in the game. And in the guide, there was no actual information about this particular wand. So I was like, what is this? Anyways, I Google searched it, and it turns out it's a reward for completing something called the Palace of Remembrance. So think of it like the Remembrance Palace, shall we say. And I was like, Remembrance Palace? Like, what the hell is that? And it turns out that if you complete every single quest, which I hadn't done, I hadn't completed every single quest of the retro areas in Dragon Quest XI on the 3DS, but if you do, if you complete all of them, apparently some staircase opens up and you can go up inside that staircase, and there's basically a new set of trials that unlocks, and it's like it's the Remembrance Palace. So you can go in there and there's super bosses that you can fight that are actually stronger than the final boss of the game. And it sort of works from my understanding, like the Dragon Quest VIII remake on the 3DS, how you could do Memories Lane. It's something like that. So there's like a series of floors that you can go down, and as you get deeper and deeper, the challenges get harder and harder, and there's exclusive gear in that particular dungeon that you can't get anywhere else. And not only that, but if you beat the whole thing, including like the super final boss, you actually get a new party member. How awesome is that? Now, apparently it's a fifth party member that you don't actually control, and that has like a series of commands that it will do in sequence or something like that. I don't know, I haven't unlocked it. But I wanted to vlog about this really quickly right now. And again, I'm sorry, like, you know, terrible angle and all this sort of stuff. And I'm using my phone, that's why my eyes, I keep looking, like to look at myself, but I gotta look at the camera over here in the corner, so sorry about that. But yeah, I was like, wow, this is sick. So remember that the 3DS version contains not only all those retro areas, but now it turns out that there is an entirely new dungeon that's exclusive to this mode as well, plus new gear and even an exclusive party member. I'm going to say that that party member is going to be that Yoshi. It's going to be that red Yoshi that's like special in the actual game. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be like a buff character or something like that. In other words, like he'll give you stat bonuses and whatever. But I don't know. I'm totally making that up. I have no idea. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that. Now, the reason why I never finished those particular retro quests, all of the retro quests, is because you need to collect Yoshi and then do this mini game. And I think there's 10 floors of the mini game. And I'm on like floor 8, I think it is, or 9. Well, the problem is that you need Yoshi in order to progress. And they're the little guys that you see, like I have a plushie that in my normal setup that you see. And basically, well, without Street Pass, it's unbelievably annoying to get these guys, because you have to basically run around all the world and you'll see them randomly appear and you just select them, and you need like an S ranking at the bottom floors in order to pass it, and then you get the scrolls. And so that's what was happening to me, is that I was just like, it was taking forever to do. But now that I know this, I'm going to go ahead and make that effort. And I keep telling people that once I discovered this, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like eating your favorite food, finishing the meal, and then realizing, like someone telling you, oh, surprise, I have one more dish for you. and you're just like, wow. So that's me right now. Like I'm just totally blown away that there's a whole new area that's left for me to discover. And so few people are talking about this. It's not even in the official strategy guide for Dragon Quest XI. All that is mentioned there are the areas. They don't go into detail though to say like what you actually have to do to complete those retro quests. So I just figured that these were throwback quests. I mean, yeah, I understood they were quests, but I didn't realize that once you do all of this, that there's this whole other area that opens up, and that these bosses, I was checking out some not vlogs, but some Japanese forums that people post, and they were like, they're brutally hard. Even at level 99, you have to have like all the best gear, all the best weapons, be at level 99, and they're still gonna kick your ass. So I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Anyways, guys, I know it's super late right now, and I'm sorry for this ghetto video here, but I really wanted to share with you guys that I just discovered something brand new in Dragon Quest XI, and I'm gonna say it one more time, that the 3DS version is hands down the best version of Dragon Quest XI. I totally understand if you like graphics and stuff like that, you're gonna certainly love Dragon Quest XI on the PlayStation 4, but all this content, all that stuff that I'm talking about here is 100% exclusive to the 3DS version, and I think that's sick. Anyways, I'm going to have a video coming out soon that's going to talk about why I think the 3DS version is superior to the PlayStation 4 version. But keep in mind that I didn't know what I'm telling you today when I did that video, and it was already superior. So just keep that in mind. So I'm really disappointed that this particular version is not going to come out in North America, especially for hardcore Dragon Quest fans, because it's like, oh man, like the challenge just isn't going to be there. You're not going to get that same thing on the PS4 version, and that's really, really unfortunate. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Again, sorry for this ghetto setup here, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.